What's up, you Stephen King loving bastards, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today we have a wonderful, absolutely masterful adaptation of one of Stephen King's greatest works. Guys, it is The Dead Zone, directed by David Cronenberg in the year 1983. What one hell of a year, huh? But guys, this film is just absolutely masterful, like I said. Got a great tone, great characters, director is on the top of his game. So let's just get into this masterpiece and see what it's all about. Here is The Dead Zone. The Dead Zone is a fantastic early 80s horror sci-fi drama, directed by the legendary Canadian filmmaker David Cronenberg, and starring the totally intense Christopher Walken in one of his most absolute best roles. Expertly crafted and intrinsically laid out, this stupendous mind-boggling production manages a great deal of heavy concepts and thematic morals, joining together to make one tonally satisfying cinematic experience. Based off of Stephen King's novel of the same name, The Dead Zone is a purely mesmerizing masterpiece that puts character building in the forefront and juxtaposes that against a truly enthralling story that hits every sweet spot of the various genres that it covers. The film follows the troubled yet gifted life of a brilliant school teacher named Johnny Smith, who after being involved in a horrible car accident and being trapped in a coma for 5 years, awakens to find that he has a special clairvoyant power to see the future of anyone he touches. Dealing with this newfound gift and struggling with the trials and tribulations that come along with it, he eventually comes to the earth-shattering realization that he can save the lives of millions if he stops one man from rising to power. With his powers taking a toll on his mind and his long-lost love taking a beating to his heart, can Johnny pull himself together and follow his destiny in stopping this nefarious plot? Christopher Walken takes on the tremendously enthralling and compelling character of Johnny Smith, the jaded and reborn educator whose powers and abilities weave his destiny. Walken is sensational in the role, and he brings so much heart and soul to his character that you feel the pain that he goes through in each and every life-changing event. He's completely captivating in his performance, and without a doubt the reason that all the elements of the film hold in place and feel remarkably genuine and tangible. From manic outbursts to quiet and contemplative moments, Christopher Walken perfectly captures the wild-eyed nature that is The Dead Zone, and he brings that essential ingredient to make this flick the classic that it is. Coming along on this mind-bending journey is a collection of character actors who all aid in filling the gaps of this intriguing world that Stephen King has dreamt up. The heavy hitters of this cerebral stunner are Brooke Adams as Sarah Bracknell, the love of Johnny's life and constant anchor when things spin wildly out of control for him. Tom Skerritt as Sheriff Bannerman, a lawman from Castle Rock who asks for Johnny's help in finding a local serial killer. Herbert Lom as Dr. Sam Wysiak, Johnny's kind and caring physician and steadfast friend. Anthony Zerbe as Roger Stewart, a rich businessman who hires Johnny to tutor his shy son. And finally, Martin Sheen as Greg Stilson, a driven and dangerous politician whose ambitions for the Senate are only the beginning. Each and every one does an amazing job with bringing their characters to life, and they all ramp up the quality of the picture tenfold with their outstanding performances and remarkably believable personalities. When it comes to compelling stories, none do it more succinctly than David Cronenberg's The Dead Zone. It's a hypnotizing journey into a most engaging character study, and the way that the film flows in and out of Johnny's life, and the troubles that he comes into contact with because of his gift, is expertly crafted and completely heartfelt. Through and through, the tone of the film is without question damn near perfect, and the way in which the narrative pulls at your heartstrings while at the same time blows your mind with its high-end concepts is really a thing of beauty and one hell of a fantastic balancing act. It's dire, hardened, and wholeheartedly brutal in its believable portrayal, and for that makes it one of the most engaging cinematic experiences out there, and one of the best Stephen King adaptations to ever hit the silver screen. In the end, The Dead Zone is a pure and simple masterpiece. And there you have it, you clairvoyant freaks. That is the masterpiece, absolute masterpiece, The Dead Zone. One of David Cronenberg's absolute best. He did a great adaptation to Stephen King's story. Just a really amazing film with great characters, plot that just goes in every nook and cranny of the genres it covers. Just amazing across the board. A really complete film, if you will. But guys, that is it for me. I hope you like that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I would love to hear from you. But until then, I will see all you crazy bastards at the next movie review. Take care.